the series with Milwaukee. I know you guys really enjoyed your first two games, maybe not so much the third and final game, but just a thought on you and how that series went against Milwaukee.
It was a tough series. They played hard. They like to be physical. So I think we did a good job in the first two, but the third one it wasn't that good. But I think we had our moments to get a win, but we just couldn't get it. So I was happy with the first two, but the last one wasn't that good.
One thing that's really stood out so far in the early stages of the season is the penalty kill for the team, especially on that road trip. I think you guys went 19 for 20 on times you were on the kill. Just how success, or what I guess can you attribute to success like that on the penalty kill? Like what leads to that success that you guys are having so far on the PK?
Of course, we focus a lot on that. We have a lot of video with Dupi on that, and it's I think the biggest thing is if you want to success on that, it's you have to play together. That you have to know each other well. You know what the other body is gonna do on the ice. So I think we also grow up as a group. So that also means the PK is getting better all the time. So that's a good thing.
One player that was also added into the fold recently was Dylan Sandberg. I mean, I know you played with him a lot with the Moose last year, and you know what he brings to the lineup when he's on the ice. Just how much of a big addition is that having Dylan back with the Moose this year?
Of course, it's huge. Firstly, he's a great guy in the locker room, and he brings a lot of noise in the locker room, so that's good. And also, everyone knows him on the ice. He's big and he can skate, and be good with the puck. So he's a big help for our team.
And like you mentioned, last one for me, by the way, but like you mentioned too, so many of you guys have played together for a couple of years now. And, there's so many Winnipeg Jets draft picks on this blue line too. Just how, I guess, beneficial is that for you to hopefully grow with these guys, maybe play in the NHL with these guys one day too, and just develop that early chemistry here with the Moose?
Yeah, of course, that's a big part of that you have to know each other well, especially on the ice. What the other one is going to do, so it's going to help us play better together. So of course it's huge for us.
We'll go next to Jacob Stoller.
Hey Ville, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Just kind of further to what Goose was saying there about playing with other young prospects and whatnot and building that chemistry. How nice has it been to go on the road at some points and kind of get out of your hotel rooms like last year and maybe see cities and go for dinners and do that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's been huge. Like I said earlier, we're gonna grow up together, and we know we build the chemistry off the ice more than on the ice. So it's been huge, and just to get your mind out of the hockey, sometimes it's good for us.
Has it been any different for you, this season where there's not, at one point there was a lot of Finns on the team all at one point. You kind of had a huge amount of you guys that were spending time, and there's Patrick was here as well. Is it different for you that there's not as many with the team and Christian's on around, or is it not really much of a difference for you?
I mean, it's kind of easier for me right now because I can speak way more English now than I did a couple of years ago. But of course, it's nice when you have other Finnish guy in the team. But now it's just not possible. But yeah, I was laughing with my buddies that when I started here, we had five guys from Finland, and now we have two. So it's not a Winnipeg anymore that much.
Speaking of Winnipeg, I guess, or Winnipeg now, what's it been like, this year, your first kind of full year in the city? Last year, there was the COVID before you went back to Finland eventually a couple of months in. Have you started to explore the city a lot, and have you enjoyed, living here in some capacity?
Yeah, it's a big hockey city, obviously. Yeah, I like the hockey here. Yeah, it's been good. I like all the guys here. Staff and coaches all are good. So I've been really enjoying my time here. Yeah.
You kind of spoke about how it's actually, that's interesting, how it's easier, better for you, to be speaking more English and whatnot. Your English is a lot better, and it's getting a lot better and improving this year. Did you work on it at all through the offseason, or just through being around guys and whatnot, it kind of improves from there?
I think it's just being around the guys, just be enough brave to talk a lot. So that's been a bigger part of that.
For sure. So, so far this year, offensively, you've been producing quite a bit on the power play. You've been, developing that to get shots through. You've been, making pass. You've been really producing there in that way. How much confidence does it add to you when you're, not just you, but you guys are really rolling in the power play, and you're kind of like the, point guard, like in basketball for it. You're really quarterbacking that power play, or so many analogies there. But anyways, like, what's that like for you?
Of course, I think power play is a big part of my game, and if that works, it also brings a lot of confidence in my game. So that's been good. Like when we started the season, our power play wasn't that good, so it was kind of frustrating. But now when it's been better, it's also brings a lot of confidence on the ice. But yeah, that's a big part of my game. So I want to improve all the time.